Alright folks, good morning. Down by the river in the morning, about 6 o'clock. Just getting up and about. So last night was kind of strange, man. So me and Malcolm were just chilling out and we were cooking some food. And just out of the blue, someone just popped up. A guy just popped up to check Marco. But he was just in the area. And we started to get to his story. And the guy sailed. He sailed from like Belgium to Spain, like sailed all over, man, and ended up in the Caribbean. Didn't even mean to be in Jamaica. Showed up here, had no money, had nothing. So we fed him. I let him put up his tent on my yard. I offered him a room, but he said he preferred the tent. But guy's pretty interesting, man. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a video with him. And he just explains what he's been doing, man. Because it seems pretty interesting, man. Pretty mad just to show up at the Blue in Jamaica with nothing but a backpack and a tent. So yeah, man. I'll see what go on, but we're just on the yard today. I've got to head to town today and deal with something in Kingston. And Marco's picking up someone from the airport, so I think I'm just going to join him. We're going to be leaving about 10 o'clock, so it gives me time to water the farm and do what I got to do around the yard. I've got a broken pipe up here, but you can look on the bright side. The broken pipe, it broke right next to the melon, what I just planted. So I think the melon have actually benefited from it, but I'm going to need to seal it up. So that's the melon that we planted. They're looking solid, but got a bit of a broken pipe there, so I'm just gonna try seal that up. But yeah, these are looking good so far. Definitely good. Potatoes are looking nuts. This is all potato and all in here, so yeah, that's the mission for today, is water up this brethren's tent. Yeah, it was just interesting, man. We were literally just chilling, and then this dude just showed up out the blue. Unexpected, man, but you know, just got to take care of people when they come, man. He came quite late as well, so couldn't send him back out the road at that time. So I'm going to see if he wants to spend a day or so. He's obviously welcome. But yeah, I would like to know, yeah, I would just like to ask him some questions, man, and see what go on. But yeah, on the yard by the river in the early morning. So yeah, time to water the farm and see what is going on for the day. Alright, we have watered the farm, and now I'm just going to sweep up at my gate, kind of lot of leaves and shit, and then there's a big pile of kind of rotten wood. I'm just going to light this on fire, man. Get this on fire, clean up this little patch here, just clean it up, and set some fire in the morning, and then yeah, we'll see what else is going on the farm. The chill morning. Just do a little bit of yard work. Going to sweep up all this and just try to get the place a bit more nice. But yeah, man, farming life. burn out all this trash, all this natural trash. Just want to clean up this area a little bit. Looking a bit better now. Alright, we've got a little time to kill before we head out to the street, so what I'm going to do, I've got this raised bed here that was being sorted, so stuff's ready to plant in this, so I'm basically just going to make a few lines here, and I'm going to try to plant these tomatoes, because we're getting a bit overcrowded in there, so we'll plant some tomatoes, and we'll maybe put some of these sweet pepper in here, and yeah, maybe the sweet pepper and maybe some aubergine. The aubergine look like they can go in as well, so we'll see. We'll see. The tomatoes are my main priority right now, and some of these sweet peppers can go in. So I'm just going to line up that this morning and take it from there. So yeah, boom, boom, some tomatoes in there, and we'll see how we get on. Alright, here's the brother sailing all over the world.
Hello, hello.
So, yeah, so where'd you come from, man?
Started quite a while back. I started first the idea was to cross the Atlantic. Because I heard a guy talk about it like a few years ago, a Swiss guy who was like, yeah, I'm gonna cross the Atlantic soon. I was like, fuck, you can do this shit? You know, like I didn't know about it. And then I got research a bit in it, and like, since 4 years I've been thinking of doing this thing, you know? Because it takes, like, you've got to know a bit if you like it, you know, like not everyone's made for sailing, you know, because you're kind of isolated for a while and it's not really comfortable, you know, you have to cook your food in sketchy situations and stuff, so it definitely takes some like preparation.
Yeah.
And then I heard like in Gibraltar was like the main spot to like start off from, because like all the boats from the Mediterranean, they go there, and then it's like their last stop before they go to the Canary Islands, and then from there on they do like the big crossing. So I first took a boat in north of Spain, in Galicia, where I stayed with French guys for 2 weeks, well, 1 week, but they weren't crossing. So then I took a bus to Gibraltar, and there I found my first boat, which was like a small boat, like really rocking, really old school captain, you know, like he wasn't getting any of the electronics in. He was just sailing with the wind, and like he taught us a lot of stuff, you know, like about real authentic sailing, like the sails were breaking. It was a rough one. It took us quite a while to get actually to the Canaries, because supposedly it's like a 7-day sail kind of, or a big week, you know. But it took us 2 weeks in the end.
Damn.
Just because there was no wind, you know, and like a real pirate just doesn't turn on the engine if there's no wind. You just sit through it and wait, you know. And then after in the Canaries, I was there for a while as well. But you know, both in Gibraltar and the Canaries, there's actually this kind of hitchhikers community of all people who do the same thing. So like in Gibraltar, there was like a full setup camp, you know, like in the middle of kind of a little jungle, small forest beside the marina, and everyone was just there. You had like stuff to cook, tables, a sofa, fire pit,
no
you
way.
know, like you put your tent there and you just go during the day, search for a boat and come back at night, you know. So that was nice, because like it gives a nice atmosphere and you get to know some people, and you drink a beer at night, you know, you can
chilling out,
bit, you know, because searching for boats is pretty rough, you know, like you're basically asking a huge favor to someone, like kind of hop on your boat for a week, you know, like you're not just asking for a ride of 10 minutes, you know, like you're actually asking to live with someone, which is definitely a next level, you know, so you gotta build a relation before you actually, you know, get confirmed or like ask it in the first place. And then in Canaries, I was looking around a bit, and then actually another hitchhiker, he said like, yeah, there's a place just freed up on our boats. So I talked to the captain, and then we just head off a few days after for the 3-week crossing. which was, yeah, it's a long time, you know, on the sea, but it's a good like, you know, like kind of inner reflection. Takes really time because there's nothing to think about, you know, like your main activity of the day is cooking. You know, it takes maybe 2 hours to cook something nice because the boat's rocking the whole time. You put something down and it's gone in a second, you know, just because it flies away or whatever. And then, you know, you have the night shifts where it's just the stars, beautiful skies, just heading west the whole time, you know, following the sun, which was a really very peaceful experience. And we did well. Like, we had really good winds, not too much, not too little, because we heard people when we arrived in Martinique. We heard people had really bad weather, and, you know, like things breaking, manual steering the whole way.
No way.
You can manual steer for a while, but if you're doing shifts and you're at the helm the whole time, it's tough, you know.
Yeah, man.
So we were definitely lucky. And then in Martinique, I didn't really know what the fuck. Like, I was kind of like stuck in a way because the flights were fucking expensive. They make you fly all the way to Miami and then go back to South America, because my plan was to go to South America. So flying wasn't really an option. But then by chance, actually, I found this boat, Swiss captain who's sailing up. Well, first we did the small Caribbean. So we went to Antigua, Barbuda. Well, first we went to Guadeloupe, where we picked up 3 other crew. And then we went up, and then we went to St. Barthélemy, St. Martin, then Dominican Republic, and now we're here in Jamaica. Yeah, and it has been a crazy ride so far. Yeah.
So this is your first time ever in Jamaica?
Yeah, first time, and it's a good time. Yeah, we stay like for about a week.
Okay.
It's like kind of a short visit because we gotta give the boat. The boat has to get to Panama at some point. And then after probably Thursday we'll be sailing. We'll be heading off.
Okay.
Supposedly it'd be a 5-6 day sail.
Wow. So what's your first impression of Jamaica?
Oh man, it's good, and it's nice, like, to see the differences a bit. You know, like yesterday or the day before, I was in Kingston, where it's really busy. You got the street markets in downtown. Like, it's life, you know, like everything's happening on the street. There's music, there's people dancing, there's people smoking, there's people selling, there's everything you need. And then I decided, you know, it'd be nice to see a bit of the country. And then I arrived here. Yeah. This is like the total opposite. This is the chill place, you know. So yeah, really wonderful.
Yeah, man.
It's nice, you know. It's like you're just a bit disconnected from everything.
Totally.
And like, from what I get from what you were saying, you're pretty autonomous, you know, in a lot of things. And it's just simple, you know. It's like narrowed down a bit to the essence of living here. So I totally get why you stay here.
Yeah, man. Totally.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I arrived yesterday, and just have a look. Basically, I heard from someone I should have a look here, and yeah, Moko and you just accepted me, and I put my tent over there. Had a great night. Had good food made by Moko.
Yeah,
what's the name again? Aki saltfish.
Aki and saltfish and rice and peas.
National dish.
Yeah,
so
man.
That's good. Yeah, no, really loved it. That's good. Yeah.
So you're heading to Panama now?
Yeah. And then from there onwards, I don't really know. It'll be the same as in Martinique, you know. I just arrive, and then once I'm there, I'm gonna see where it's gonna bring me. The original plan was to go to South America after. Well, the original plan of the trip, you know, back in when I left in October, that was the idea. But then again, I'll be in Panama, so that's Central America, so I might as well just go north after that. I don't really know.
Well, man.
But Mexico sounds nice.
Yeah,
Guatemala,
man.
Honduras. I mean, I think there are also good options, you
Brother,
know. So, yeah.
Life of adventure, man.
Yep.
Big respect, man.
Yeah, man.
Big respect, man. And safe travels and everything, man.
Thanks a lot. All the best.
Man. Bless up, brother. Alright, time to head to town. Fucking Kingston town. Driver up there.